Well, I can't really, explain the feelings that, went on in his body or mind or whatever during that time. But all I can share with you was, for me, it was just a great moment as I was leaving the arena, and I looked over to my right and noticed that was Coach in that area, and I just wanted to congratulate him and let him know that how happy we are, and how happy I am of all the hard work and he and his team and staff has put in through the season, and knowing that the season is not over with, but for a rivalry game and how big that rivalry game has been, just for the University of Michigan. It was a beautiful time, a great win, and an emotional win for everyone.
Coach, will go to David Wallace from Sports Illustrated.
Yeah. Coach, your lifetime already 2-0 against UNC, and your team has hit 11 3-pointers in both contests. So why has the 3-point shot been so effective against UNC?
Honestly, I don't know, but I tell you one thing: we got to do a better job of making outside shots, just in general. Looking at some of our numbers on outside shooting, we're getting some open looks, but haven't had a chance to knock them down. So we're going to need them come tomorrow night, especially on the road.
And also, I know that you and Coach Davis were teammates for a little bit with the 2000-2001 Mavs. Is there one story that you can share with us that we haven't heard about Coach Davis yet?
I missed him. I really did miss playing with him, because the times I remember when I was there with the Mavs, Coach Davis was working on his staff, and if I recall, he was doing some intern work with the front office. So we were never teammates.
I see.
I remember his time as a professional player when he was playing for the New York Knicks and playing against them then. I mean, he was a very smart, tough-nosed guard, competed on both ends, can shoot the ball extremely well from the outside. That's what I do remember.
Did you have any interactions with him during those times?
Very limited interactions.
All right, thank you.
Next up, Coach, is Mark Ziegler from the San Diego Union Tribune.
Coach, I know you have a game first, and I'll ask you more questions about Dutch in your subsequent Zoom, but I wanted to ask you about, you're going into an arena tomorrow night with a lot of banners hanging from the ceiling. You've mentioned revisiting the banner issue and your banners. Where are you on that? And how important to you is it that one day you see those banners in Chrysler Center?
Well, I haven't been thinking about our banners as of late. My focus has all been on our team and getting our team playing some good competitive basketball that will give us the best chance to win. But that's what my focus has been, and also my focus has been on our opponents. And right now, I look at it game by game, and I'm just focused on North Carolina. Now, I never know what that situation will look like, but as of right now, I focus on the season.
And one quick question about Steve Fisher. When you look at the arc of his career and what happened to him at Michigan, but also what happened and how he was able to rebuild his career at San Diego State and his life. I know you've been close with him. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, do you still think he got screwed at Michigan, and how do you feel like he rebounded from that?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Coach, in my opinion, is a Hall of Fame coach. And I believe that there are a lot of, people in the basketball world, particularly the collegiate level, who are rather coaches, players, and fans. If you look back at Coach Fisher's career, coaching at the University of Michigan, what he has done, and then also moving on to San Diego State and turning that program around and having success there, that it deserves to be mentioned as a Hall of Fame career. Now, when it comes to what happened in relationship with the University of Michigan, he can explain that better than I can, because when I left I was more focused on my professional career, but looking back to some of the chatter that was going on, I don't know all the information to really speak on it, but I would say this: I am totally support of Coach Fisher and his legacy and what he's done at the University of Michigan and also with San Diego. And that's my guy.